Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing great. Yeah, myself, I'm doing very well. I give thanks to God. Today is such a bright day, like the sun is shining. You can see from the video it's really bright. Yeah, it's been the winter months, and as many of us might know, Norway is actually special when it comes to, how dark the winter seasons can be. Yeah, so today it's particularly bright and sunny, and even though it's cold outside, the sun alone does something to my day that, I can't really, express in words. So I'm so happy. I'm gonna be sharing with us this yam recipe. As you can see on the thumbnail already, it's the traditional Nigerian yam porridge. Yeah, agwọrọagwọ, like the native way to prepare it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be, through this recipe, I'm gonna be showing us two things: what my grandma would do and what I'm doing now in this time and season in lifetime. Okay, yeah, and then whatever ingredients I wouldn't be using, like whatever traditional ingredients I wouldn't be using, I'm gonna be mentioning it. Okay, just so we know what the original is and what I've been able to create with the ingredients available to me. Okay, but before going into that, yeah, we can't just get into making this food without really paying homage to Nigerians' most popular cash crop, like one of the most important cash crops in Nigeria, yam. Yeah, most farmers in Nigeria, especially the men, boast of how big and hefty and healthy their yams are. Okay, yeah, every farmer in Nigeria who knows his work very well, like sowing yam first. Like yam is like the major thing that farmers cultivate, at least where I come from. Okay, yeah, so, and my stories with yam, like my experience with yam so far since I moved to Norway, it's been kind of funny, because when I get yam these days, I just, I jump and I rejoice, because it doesn't happen every day, guys. It doesn't happen every day. It doesn't happen every week or every month. Sometimes I might even go 6 months without getting yams, So whenever I do, it's kind of a huge celebration for me. And my friends think it's weird. Yeah, so I got yam this period, and oh, I've been loving it. I'll be sharing this recipe with us, guys. I hope you will love it and that you would want to give it a try. Okay, let's get in and start cooking. To start with, we have yams in this pot, which is like the major ingredient. I'll be adding some water to boil the yam. Okay, over here I have my spinach. I'm using spinach, guys, but my grandma would have used ugu, or there's this vegetable called oloha. It's slippery and just perfect for this kind of recipe. I have some palm oil. I have obaka or oba, if that's what you call it. I have some onions and pepper. I have my seasoning cubes and salt. So let's get in, guys. I also have some crayfish here, but my grandma would have skipped that. Okay, yeah, so my yam is boiling. I'm using frozen yam, reason you didn't see me peel it. Okay, I just threw in a stock cube that was difficult to crush. Yeah, but my grandma wouldn't have done that. And then I added some salt, which is normal. So I'll cover it and let it cook until the yam is done. At this point, it was all cooked and I have a little bit of water left. Yeah, this water I'll be needing later, though not all of it. So I'll transfer it into this sieve, and then we go ahead with the next step, which is like where the magic happens. So in this pot, I'm using a bigger pot now, yeah, just so as to be able to mix without making a mess. Yeah, so in this pot I'll be adding some fresh palm oil. Yeah, the much you can see me use, I think I used about 2.5 of that cooking spoon. So in my oil I added my fresh pepper and onions. Okay, note that I didn't bleach the oil, but some people do. I think my grandma would have allowed the oil to heat up a little bit more. Yeah, so I added my oba at this point. Obaka, that's like the oil being seeds sliced up. Then I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning cube, just a little bit, because my yam already contained a little bit as well. Now I'll be adding my crayfish. I just love to add crayfish to this dish because it gives it the taste of abacha somehow. Yeah, but it's optional. So I stirred that in and tasted for salt before I threw in the yams. So from here is just to mix and combine, like you can see me do. So after the yam is well coated in the sauce, it's time to add our vegetables. Normally when they use ugu or that native oloha leaves, what they do is tie it in the nylon and they throw it into the pot while the yam was boiling, so that it's well cooked by the time they are mixing it in at this stage. Yeah, but since I'm using spinach, which doesn't require cooking, I just did it like this. So I'll add the rest of the vegetables and just mix in. And as we know, spinach does not take time at all. It takes less than a minute and it's all wilted. So I'll just quickly mix and combine everything together without allowing the spinach die. My spinach is all mixed in and looking good, so I added some salt at this point. Yeah, so you add salt to your taste, guys. Next, I'm going to be dropping in a little bit of this water from the yam, remember? Yeah, so just a tiny little bit. Then I'm going to cover it for just 1 minute. Our food is ready, guys. I'm just giving it the last mix. Just gently combine the whole thing together. At this point, the flavors were all like combined, and yeah, so it's ready, and we'll go ahead and dish. So this is the product of our work, guys. Do give this video a thumbs up if you love what you can see here. Also let me know in the comment section what you think, okay? I'll be waiting. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.